This is Naked with Brandy, and welcome to our first episode. Yay! Today I have a very special guest, the Samantha Love, and her personal security, Callie Love.
Callie Love.
She's currently taking a nap, or maybe she's awake. We don't know, but she's protecting us at all costs. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me. Guys, what's up? I'm Samantha Love. Nice to meet you guys. Excited to be here today with Brandy, and I'm excited to do this podcast with her. So I'm happy to be your first guest as well.
First one. It's a lot of pressure, but it means so much to me to have you as the first guest of this.
So happy to be here.
A new little journey that we're about to take. Just wanting to introduce you and get your fans to get to know you more on a personal level and know you, right? Because this is all about you.
I'm super interesting, guys.
So, for people that don't know you yet, what do you do?
Yeah, guys, so like I said, my name's Samantha Love. I'm a content creator. I do Onlyfans, I do social media, Playboy, I model, and I also host group shoots for other models as well. So yeah, I do a lot of different things, a variety for sure. Yeah, so it's really fun.
What are the group shoots? I know that I've been involved in a couple of them, but...
Yes, she's kind of my model. So yeah, I basically host kind of like agency styled where I have group shoots, photographers come to the shoots, and then I get models, and we just do all different types of locations, and we shoot around mainly LA. I do New York as well, so it's kind of like cool stuff like that. But yeah, it's just like large group shoots of people where we all connect and make content.
What's been like the funnest location that you've done with your group shoots?
So recently I've been doing a lot at my house, which is fun because I get to redecorate every month and do different themes and stuff. So yeah, I love doing that. I also have done a lot of beach shoots and just like, yeah, I've switched up, done like the old LA abandoned zoo. I'm going to be doing some in Joshua Tree. Yeah, that one was fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, you came to that one. Yeah. She was at that one, guys.
We were like climbing up cages, and that one was fun.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I think the Halloween one was pretty dope.
Yeah,
with all the decorations that you had there.
Yeah.
That one was cool.
That was crazy.
Valentine's Day too, she had a whole room with like bondage theme, and that one was just hands down just so cool.
You know I love my bondage.
She's a freaky one. Yeah, it was fun. The zoo was different. I loved the outdoor part of it. It was a little bit different because I'm used to just shooting indoor and outdoor was like, okay, like people are actually looking at you, and you know. How do you feel when you're like at the beach and shooting? Do you get fully nude? No, you can't, right?
No naked shots at the beach. We only do those in my house. No, I honestly love doing outdoor shoots, but sometimes, yeah, you definitely have some people that are like staring. You're like, okay, guys, you've seen enough. Move on. But yeah, the beach is fun. Definitely, yeah, the zoo's cool. I will be doing a lot more outdoor shoots coming up. So, so you'll be invited.
Hit her up. And follow her if you don't.
You want to photograph me and Brandy over here.
Yeah, so just hit her up and just see when her next group shoot is going to be and see if you guys can make it. When did you start this career?
So back in 2019, that's when I kind of got into like the modeling industry. My ex was a photographer, so he kind of got me into modeling. And then after that, OnlyFans came about because of COVID, and I was like, this seems interesting. Just got into it to, you know, talk to my fans on IG and stuff. By the way, my IG, check it out. Yeah, I kind of just got into it to chat with my fans and get closer to my fans. It was never to do anything like pornographic. And then later throughout the years, like 2021, I started doing more and more and more. Filming like girl, boy, girl, I was filming with my stepbrother, so yeah, that was interesting.
That is crazy. Wait a second. Can you elaborate?
Yeah. So,
how did that even happen of like filming with your stepbro?
So like I was moving across the country, and at the time he kind of lost his job and was like, you know, maybe like I can travel with you. And so we traveled together. Our parents were like okay with it. And then, yeah, he was like really needing money at the time. And I was like, well, if you help me film some stuff, I can maybe, you know, help you out a little bit. And so, yeah. So yeah, it got spicy real quick. So we filmed a couple things. A lot of things.
So you already knew that you were doing OnlyFans.
Yeah. He knew what I did. I mean, my parents know what I do. You know, they found out, and kind of in an interesting way. So when I broke up with my ex, he sent my dad a picture of, you know, a dick in my mouth. Funny enough, it was my stepbrother's dick in my mouth, but they don't know that. So yeah, they already knew what I was doing and stuff. And
dang, what a story. Yeah. Well, hopefully they don't find out. Wait, do they know now that it was your stepbrother?
No, they don't know. They think it was my ex's dick. So
dang. Okay, so it's the ex's dick. So I know that you mentioned that you kind of started this during COVID, but is there a specific reason why you wanted to start this and like keep it going? I know that sometimes money can be a little bit easier because time management, right? You're at your place and, you know, location. If you're traveling, it's like boom, you know. But what made you want to really just focus on this?
Yeah, so to be honest, I don't know, I really like the modeling aspect of it. And then like when I started going viral on Instagram, I had so many people wanting to talk to me, and I was like, all right, well, like I can't talk to all of you, so how about you just, you know, come here and like I can chat with you there. And the people that, you know, supported me obviously got, you know, more benefits. And then I really wanted to move to LA. I never went growing up, and me and my ex had traveled out here. I loved it. I built up like a lot of like modeling gigs out here, and I was like, you know, this could like go really far. So I mainly want to move out here to pursue my modeling career, and OnlyFans was my way of, you know, making enough money to support myself. So it was like really good, and I moved out here, like I said, with my stepbrother about a year and a half later, and yeah, it just kind of grew from there. I started going viral even more on TikTok and, you know, Instagram, and then YouTube. And
TikTok was kind of blowing up during COVID.
It was, yeah. TikTok, I definitely could have taken more advantage of it, but TikTok was great for me. And then Instagram, thank you, Instagram.
I'm guessing that's like your favorite platform to promote a lot of your stuff.
Yeah. Definitely Instagram, recommend promoting on there for sure.
How was the transition from like New York to LA?
Definitely different. So yeah, I'm from New Jersey, which obviously you know that, but you guys might not. And leaving my family was hard, but coming out here was like a fresh start from like getting away from everything. And I just loved it so much out here. The weather and the people were so nice, and I feel like so many girls out here want to create with you. I was doing like content houses, and that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I've gotten to meet so many cool people and film with so many people and do so many different things that I definitely could not do in New Jersey. But coming out here, like, yeah, it was just fun. It was different, definitely different.
The weather probably is like a lot different.
The weather, not like.
Never been out there to New York, but we were supposed to, but just time.
So yeah, it was really cold in New Jersey, but now I'm super happy to be out here in LA.
Nice. Yeah. I'm really happy. I'm really happy you came to LA just because.
And we got to meet.
We got to meet. True. Thanks to my ex. Shout out to my ex. Just because I know he still watches your stuff, but
we should tell him.
That's a funny story, but that's for another
podcast.
Another podcast. What was the thing that made you just explode, succeed? Just that was just like, this is it.
Yeah. So honestly, there wasn't like one thing. I felt like I kind of just randomly started going viral on like social media, like on TikTok. So I had this one shirt. It was this, you would know, guys, if you were there back in 2021.
But
it was
OGs.
The OGs, yeah. So it was this brown lace shirt that I got from I don't even remember where, and it was see-through, and I had it on. You could see how hard my nips were. Should I say that on here? I don't know. But yeah, my nips are really hard. And
it's a body part. I think you should be fine.
So it went viral on TikTok in 2021, and I gained so many subscribers then. So that was probably my biggest break. But then after that, IG was going viral. I'm pretty sure I started the sheer trend. I started seeing it everywhere after sheer, the sheer dresses and stuff where girls are showing their, so I had done it on TikTok.
Interesting.
And I went viral for it. And then all of a sudden I started seeing all these other girls doing it. Then I went to Instagram and started posting it there. And then all of a sudden all these girls were doing it. And I never got credit for it. So I felt very sad.
Damn.
But yeah, so I'm pretty sure I started that trend.
So you guys already know who started it here.
So yeah, so that was pretty cool. So that was 2022, and then 2023, 2024, I went super viral again for the sheer trend on YouTube, and that blew me up even more. But yeah, it's been each year something different, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you notice with social media, trends come and go super, super quick, and then they come back. It's a weird, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's super
I'm
weird.
Awful catching up with trends. I try, but
she didn't start the sheer trend.
No, I did not.
Now she knows what to do when she goes home.
That's gonna be my my reel. I'm gonna be like, hey,
just tag me.
Shout out to who started the trend.
Finally, someone credits me 5 years later.
I want to take it back to before the social media, Samantha Love. What did you do before even freaking COVID hit? Because I know COVID changed a lot of people's lives. But who were you back then? What did you do? What was your job?
Yeah, so I actually worked a lot growing up. Starting my senior year of high school, I did a bunch of different retail stores, clothing stores. I worked at Joyce Leslie, I worked at Rainbow Shops, I worked at Aeropostale, I worked at Windsor. So I basically worked at a bunch of different clothing stores. I also worked at a tanning salon at one point.
Interesting.
Then I got fired. So
why?
Yeah, I don't really know. They're like, you're not selling enough. I'm like, well, I'm working a midnight shift. Who's tanning at midnight?
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry, that's not my problem. But yeah, I did a bunch of things, and then after that, I worked at a plant nursery that my family owned. So that was pretty cool, but I don't really like plants. Yeah, don't buy me flowers, please.
You're they die.
Yeah, they will die. I'm allergic.
No flowers on your wish list?
No, definitely not, guys. I just have, some lingeries and stuff. Those are better anyways, because then you guys get to see afterwards.
So no flowers for her.
No flowers, just, some cute panties.
Any toys, lingerie.
Toys. I'll take toys any day of the week.
She has a huge collection. Did you buy it or did you make it?
Oh, no, I bought all the shelf
the
thing?
shelf that you put together.
Yeah, I got that on Temu. Shout out to Temu. I love Temu.
And she has all her dildos with colors and sizes and dude, it's crazy. I don't think
she added to my collection, bought me an Eiffel Tower dildo. That was pretty cool.
But I've never seen anybody with maybe
toys.
Nobody has really shared that side, but you were just boom. And I was whoa. It was walking into Disneyland. I was like, what is this? And what does this do? I was pretty amazed.
Guys, I definitely have a lot of toys. I think I have over 300 solo play videos, all with a different toy because of how many toys I have.
That's insane. What's the craziest toy that you have?
Oh my god. I have so many, but I have some that are 18 inches long, and I have this clear snake dildo, and it's literally 18 inches long, and I put most of it inside.
18 inches again?
This big, right? This is about a foot, and then here, yeah, that's about 18 inches, about bigger than my body.
Jesus.
So that's it. Yeah, that's a fun one.
Oh my god. Well,
do you like 18 inches?
I don't even know if I can take it.
Oh, I'll make sure you can take it.
You're gonna shove it.
We'll try it on. Man. We'll try it on Brandy later.
That's gonna be for sure a video that we might have to do and put it out there. I used to work for retail too. That was like my first job. How was your experience in retail? Because you jumped, right? From like kind of like store to store.
Yeah, so when I first worked in retail, that company closed down. That was Joyce Leslie, and then kind of moved into like different stores and stuff. And yeah, it was cool, but I don't know. I mean, definitely what I do now is way better. Way better. I didn't get to use the 18-incher there.
No, you would get fired right away. I bet customers too, it's completely different from like back then to dealing it daily and seeing them in person compared to just like now they're more of like a fan base rather than like a customer, you know?
Oh yeah, I have some really good customers.
You have to like build that relationship, so it's crazy.
It's definitely different.
How was like your childhood like growing up? Where did you like grew up? I know that in New Jersey, right? But did you move a lot or was it just New Jersey?
Yeah, my parents divorced when I was younger, and then I pretty much lived with my dad and my stepmom for most of my life. But yeah, no, one house.
They're still married?
They are still married, yeah. Happily ever after. Hopefully I can find that one day.
That is a hard one.
Step bro might be the one.
Stop. So he's your stepbrother. That's your stepdad's son.
Yeah. No. So that's my stepdad and then my mom. So my mom
from this relationship.
Not the one I was just talking about. My mom's side. So my mom met a guy and then got engaged, and so funny enough, this is how I've told this story many of times on Onlyfans because people always ask me, but yeah, so my mom was dating a guy at the time and I was talking to a guy at the time, and so I wanted my mom to basically meet him, and we were I was like, let's go out to eat like Buffalo Wild Wings, whatever, and like you can meet the guy that I'm talking to. And so my mom was like, okay, yeah, that sounds great. So we go out to dinner and my mom's just like asking him questions like, you know, where do you go to school? And like, you look familiar and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, you've never met him, so I don't know why he like looks familiar to you. And then she's like, well, what's your dad's like name? What's your parents' names? And he like says it. And my mom goes, oh, that like I'm literally dating a guy with the same name. And then to find out that she's like, wait, like where do you live? And he's like, oh, this street. I'm not gonna say the name of the street, but he goes, oh, this street. And she's like, that's where my fiance lives. And then,
but that is crazy though, to be a fiance and like not have met like the family.
Yeah, so he was kind of living on his own at the time. Okay. So like, and the pictures in the house were just like younger pictures of him. So yeah, they were only dating. My mom met him on a dating website and they were only dating for maybe like 5 months and then got engaged. Like it was like not a long period of time. And like I had just started talking to him like maybe a month prior.
Do we need to pause this for... Oh, okay, cool.
Thanks, lady.
All right, cool.
Yeah, sit there and listen to my story. So yeah, he... So then my mom was like, oh, okay, like, and pulls up like a picture, and then he's like, yeah, that's my dad. And I'm like, okay. And then so they basically said like, you guys can, you know, be friends and stuff, but like obviously like we're engaged and stuff, we're getting engaged and we don't really want you guys.
That is talking. Like a weird dynamic. That's like a movie type of.
Felt like it. And I was like, what the
Because what do you do? Like, if you are truly attracted to this person, you're just like, okay, now I can't F you.
Yeah, luckily, you know, it was just like in the talking stages. But, yeah, so when we started like filming, it was like kind of like, okay, you know, like we already...
You got your opportunity, he got his opportunity. Yeah. It's like, hey. I know that not a lot of people dream of this job, but you're very fortunate to be so successful in what you do. I mean, I've seen it. I know you personally, and the amount of work that you put in, and
So much.
it's insane. You're one of the few, or maybe just the one that I know that doesn't have an agency, and you've done it all. So if you message her, she is the one
It is me, guys.
responding to you. But growing up, what did you want to do?
Yeah,
Like, what was
honestly, I had
your goal?
no freaking clue what I wanted to do growing up. I like went to school for graphic design. I mean, I always liked art. So yeah, I went to school for that, and I really did like, I incorporate graphic design so much into my job now too, with especially like the Love events. I make the flyers, I make the logos and all that kind of stuff. I do a lot of my own editing, like my videos for Onlyfans, I edit all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have no agency, I have no one helping me edit my videos. Literally, I film everything myself. I have my own camera equipment, like it's all me, guys.
I guess that's where...
Rectification. We have your camera equipment at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not even borrow my camera.
That is
equipment at
true.
the moment.
But I mean, from when you went to school, you're in a way putting it to work, like all those skills and the editing and the artistic part of it, because from designing a room to, you know, it takes a lot.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good thing. I guess I did go to school for something I kind of use, because people are like, oh, you do porn now, so like, why'd you even go to school? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of use like a lot of the things I learned.
You do.
So it's interesting.
There's been a lot of times that I come to you for help when it comes to like, hey, editing this, or how do I do this? Like, you introduced me to one of the apps that it's been very helpful with, like taking pictures and like recording and all that stuff. I know that you did mention of your family knowing, right, because of that picture. But if they wouldn't have found out by that, well, first of all, let me ask you, were you already big enough at that point where that picture got kind of brought to them, or were you in your growing stage?
No, so at the time, yeah, I was making enough. It was actually right before I was about to move out here. So I already was coming out here, and then like 2 weeks prior to moving out to LA, and my dad kicked me out, and I'm like, well, I'm leaving in 2 weeks, so what does it matter? Like, fine, kick me out. So, you know.
But if it wasn't for that, do you think that you would have told them, like, hey,
maybe
I'm gonna pursue this? Or
yeah, maybe down the road. They knew I did OnlyFans. They still to this day
prior to the picture, they knew that you...
Yeah.
How did that conversation went? Or how did you brought it up to them?
Because they knew I did modeling, so they were like, oh, well, you're modeling nude. And they knew I had a website. They didn't know it was called OnlyFans. And still to this day, they don't know the name of the website. Even though I wear OnlyFans merch, they still don't put 2 and 2 together that it's that. So they're not the brightest, and they really don't do any, like, they don't look at social media or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they knew I, like, did nude modeling. And I'm like, well, yeah, I post the nude stuff on my OnlyFans, and I sell my nude images and stuff. So they didn't know I did, like, porn stuff.
They did?
They didn't.
They didn't.
They just knew it was nude.
Modeling.
Yeah, so that's kind of, I was like, oh, I have a modeling website. I sell my nudes. And that was all it was. But then, yeah, when they got, like, the picture, they're like, we thought you just did nudes. We didn't know you were filming porn. And then it was funny because my other brother on my dad's side was like, yeah, I mean, if I was attractive as her, I would definitely do the same thing. So that's when my parents were like, okay, valid.
I guess.
Yeah.
Did you, were you looking, like, I guess you didn't want to have that conversation, but if you were to change it, would you want to have more control of that conversation, of not just now them seeing you as just a model, but now seeing you as, like, a creator of different things?
No, you know, I'm kind of happy they know what I do now, and, like, they're cool with it. Like, they came to realization that, okay, you know, she's old enough, she's gonna do what she wants. Let's just kind of not talk about it, and, like, that's where it was left off. They know I'm successful, so.
What about the rest of your family?
They do not know.
No?
No, my grandparents don't know, my uncles don't know. My mom's actually been to some of my naked photo shoots before, so, like, she's totally cool. She's like, whatever. She's like, you do you. Yeah.
And they respect that boundary of, other family members not knowing?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of my family isn't involved in any sort of social media, so for them to find out would kind of be
hard.
Like, there's zero chance almost of them finding out.
So today, what makes you successful? What's just blowing up for you?
Huh? Repeat that.
Today, what makes you successful? Today,
my pussy.
So anything with your pussy in it is just blowing up. And your titties.
I did move it a little to the side for you guys. Yeah, honestly.
No, what is the content that is just like, that's the one that you know that it's gonna blow up and it's gonna be...
Honestly, I still do the sheer trend, and I do like... There's a new trend that like you do a cartwheel. I didn't start this one, but you do a cartwheel and then your titties pop out.
Yeah. I noticed that one.
Yeah.
And it's a split second, so it's really...
Would you like to say something?
I said you're welcome. Pretty sure I sent you that in the DMs.
I've seen it before you sent that shit to me.
By the way...
Go back to being cameraman.
It's Maestro 7 that wants to go by 7 now.
What do you think he should go by? Maestro or 7? I don't know. Maybe we should pick something else.
He wants to be known as just 7. So he's the one being our videographer. Is that how you say it? Videographer.
You better be zooming in on you know what.
I apologize because that's not my thing.
Yeah, so Reels. Reels is what's really...
Yeah, right now the reels are reeling.
Really?
Yeah, not much, guy. I'm not going viral too crazy right now. I mean, I obviously have my loyal fans, so I've just been focusing more on them right now. And trying a few new things, trying a few new platforms, like Playboy. I do some Kick streaming. So it's kind of like Twitch, but it's called Kick. So yeah, that's pretty fun. Basically, like, I just like dance and twerk on there for like hours at a time. It's good workout. And then I also have been on Chatterbait off and on. So yeah, I'm always like looking to do new things as well, which is fun. So yeah, I got my group shoots, my Onlyfans, and then Playboy, and then Kick, and then Chatterbait, and you can find me in a lot of places.
She's everywhere. YouTube as well. Everywhere.
Oh, and YouTube.
And YouTube.
Instagram,
Which platform you would say is the one for you?
For me, definitely OnlyFans. I've made, a great income on there the past like 4.5 years. I mean, since end of 2019. And, I've been able to support myself in LA. So yeah, and my 2 little dogs. Here's one. But so
how many hours do you put in when you go like live?
Usually when I go live, about 2 hours a day, but it depends. Like if it's going really well, I'll stay on longer. If it's not going well that day, I'll get off. Yeah, honestly, I like going live because people can see like, oh, it's actually me. It's not an agency, so that's really cool. I get to like know you guys on a different level, and I love that. So yeah, live streaming is like pretty awesome. And yeah, I do work like really hard though. Like I'm constantly working 24/7. I try to make sure I answer my DMs as quick as possible. I'm always editing and filming new content. So
would you say having a constant time on when to go live is better than just like popping in like, oh, today I'm gonna go at noon or 2 p.m. or
Yeah, on OnlyFans, I usually like to go live anywhere between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's usually when my fans seem to be on. So I try to go on around then. But switching up here and there is great because obviously not everyone can make those times. On Playboy, I switch it up, and same with like Kick and Chatterbait, I switch up the times because it's a little different of a platform.
That's really interesting. I haven't done Kick or Twitch. I just recently...
You do Playboy, right?
Yeah, Playboy and then OnlyFans. I just recently did Chatterbait. Well, I created an account. I haven't done anything yet there. But I keep hearing that with Chatterbait, you have to go live for a long period of time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because it doesn't equal the amount of money as if you would go live on Playboy or OnlyFans. It's just
I used to stream on there for like 5 to 6 hours at a time. And I'm like, holy crap, this is long. But it's fun. Like, I like being able to like use the toys and like people can like tip to like use them, and like that's a lot of fun. Setting it up is kind of hard, but yeah. I mean, all the platforms are really fun and different in their own special ways.
What's your next goal that you want to accomplish? Is there something that you're just like, okay, now I want to try this and see if I can succeed in it?
Yeah, I don't really have anything planned or lined up. I like what I do now, so like I don't really want to change anything, but if like a new platform pops up or anything, I'm usually like pretty quick to jump on it. So yeah, we'll see.
You're constantly on there. Like you're constantly scrolling or watching stuff. Like
always hopping on the trends.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because we are like close friends that literally as soon as I open my Instagram, it's like you know. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, or people out there if it's the same for you, but it's insane how much views and likes you get. And I think that with this new Instagram algorithm, the more likes and views you get, the more you're gonna continue being on top.
Yeah, I have like 6 Instagram accounts and like 10 TikTok accounts. So yeah, you guys see me a lot probably.
Maybe that is true, because I don't think I follow every single account that you have, but I do follow maybe like
3
2
of them,
or 3.
Possible. There's like 4 popping out.
Yeah, it's a new one.
There's a lot.
A hidden talent, a hobby, something that your fans don't know, but you're really good at, other than your artistic and computer savvy that you are.
Yeah, I used to be a gymnast as well. I stopped doing it because I injured my foot like 5 years ago, but I did gymnastics and basketball for like 8 years each, so I'm actually pretty athletic. I know you guys just see me doing like, you know, porn and TikToks and stuff, but I can do flips as well.
So you're very, very flexible.
Not as much anymore. I mean, I can spread it enough, but but yeah, no. I definitely used to be way more flexible. I still can do like some pretty weird things. But yeah.
What's the weirdest one that you can do?
I think my knees are double jointed, so I can like turn them, like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can turn my knee like
Jesus Christ!
all the way around, and it's really weird.
That was...
People are like, what?
That looked painful. I don't even know if I can twist... Excuse me, Kelly. I don't know, man.
Close. You're close.
Yeah, I'm not flexible. That is a 2025 goal that I want for myself, is to be more flexible and be able to do the splits.
Yeah.
I think when I see girls doing splits on reels or videos, I'm like intrigued by it, that I'm like, okay, I want to be more flexible. And I've been trying to do some exercises like here and there of like just being able to be more just more stretched when it comes to like my legs, you know, more stretched. But it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard. I know it takes like patience and doing it every single day, which I don't. But
so it's your secret talent.
I have to. My secret talent?
Yeah. We know she has some.
My secret talent is that I'm really good at tennis.
Really?
Like
tennis?
Actual, like
she's good
real,
with the balls, guys.
With the real, like hitting those balls.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I did it for 6 years or so, and then I did it varsity level for high school, and yeah, like I really enjoy playing tennis. Like I love it.
That's really cool.
You should play with me.
We can play together.
You're like, ah.
I'm gonna get hit with a ball in the face.
Well, to conclude this little video, I do want to ask you one last question.
I'm scared.
You shouldn't. If you were stuck in an island, what are the 5 things that you would bring?
This is a trick question?
No.
I would bring Callie, my
That's one.
beautiful baby. Look at her, guys. And then I would bring water.
Wait, can we say that again? Wait.
This is why you had me say the trick. I'm not bringing any water. Frick water.
Water?
Water.
Wait, so you are bringing water or you're not bringing water?
I'll bring water.
Okay.
Water,
Water.
Callie, a phone so I can film some content for when I get back from the island. Maybe like some pretzels. I like pretzels.
Pretzels?
A snack. It doesn't go bad ever. And I don't need clothes because I could just be naked. I don't know. I think that's it. That's all I need, really.
No, you need one more thing.
Granola bar. Just to hold me over a little longer.
Granola bar. Okay, so Callie, which is understandable, she's your security guard. She goes everywhere with you. You said your phone. You can do some content and put some stuff out there. Pretzels, water, and granola bar.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be
there
back.
you
Don't
have
worry.
it. Hopefully you don't get stuck in an island anytime soon, because I don't know
Hopefully,
if you could survive off of all those, but
What should I bring?
I don't know. That's what you would bring. Some more like emergency stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's just something that I wanted to ask you and see what would you be your
Oh wait,
top
instead
5.
of granola bar, maybe like a dildo or something.
Well, there you have it.
Or I could use the granola bar.
There. The Samantha Love.
Thank you for having me.
The realist. Changing her food for a dildo.
I love you guys.
Please, thank you for being on this like first episode. I can't wait to see how much more you're gonna grow. Thank you again for joining and tuning with us on the first episode of Naked with Brandy.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys next time with our next special guest.